So good morning all of you. Now we will start. So here I will just start. Okay. So now today we are going for the microstrip and the details of the microstrip. So in the microstrip, so in the microstrip, we have discussed the structure. The structure of the microstrip line. It was this way. It is what a strip, and here in this strip you will have this line. Okay, so this is what the line here. Okay, this is the strip, micro strip line, and here this is what the epsilon r, which is there. So this is your epsilon r. This is epsilon r. So whatever the permittivity, and this is what the thickness, that is what d. Okay, and the width is w. This we discuss, and here the microstrip, the electromagnetic, how the lines, electromagnetic lines will be there. So if I will go for the electric lines, so this is what the electric lines. So this is what the way it will emit, and it will go in the space as well as it will go in the object, that is in the substrate. So this is what the electric field. Here these are the electric field line of forces, and for the magnetic lines, so magnetic lines will be this way around the substrate, around the substrate, around the substrate. So this is what the magnetic line. So electric line as well as magnetic line. So both the lines are there. Now here the thing is, as you will have the linkages in the air. So this is what the air, and this is what the substrate, and this is what the air. Both the medium it is there. So what happened that whatever the substrate we are taking, so whatever the substrate we are taking, that substrate epsilon, whatever the value of epsilon, this is what your epsilon r. So it doesn't remain as it is. So what will be the impact on that? So it is greater than 1. Why greater than 1? This is what called the effective epsilon r, and this is what the epsilon r. Epsilon r is this is what the substrate. Yes, sir.
Somebody, Rana Shivamev Singh is trying to enter. ये student है या कौन है पता नहीं मुझे, रोल नंबर वगैरह नहीं है.
So don't allow. We are given the information, instruction last time. So don't allow.
हाँ. Okay.
So this is what the substrate, the epsilon r. So whatever the epsilon value, that is what this epsilon effective value. This is what epsilon e, that is called effective value. So this epsilon E is there, and epsilon E will be in the range greater than 1 and less than epsilon R. So epsilon R is whatever the substrate you have taken, the value of this substrate. So this is what the basics of this. Now how we can have this epsilon effective value. So the formula for this epsilon effective value, that is what these epsilon R, okay, sorry, epsilon effective, not epsilon R. Epsilon R is with us. Now we will go for the epsilon effective. So epsilon effective equals to your value, that is the epsilon R plus 1 divided by 2 and plus epsilon R minus 1 divided by 2 into 1 upon under root 1 plus 12 d by w. So this is what the formula, it will give you the effective, what is the effective value of the epsilon. Okay, now this is what the basic. Now we will go for the understanding of the microstrip design. Okay. Now in the design, what things we are to calculate here in the design. Now all of you just, if you have the notebook, so you just take down the parameter, what parameter are there, and we have to design a microstrip line. So in the design of the microstrip line, what we are doing, that you just note down the problem. So calculate the width and length. Okay, so what we are asked, width. So W we have to find it out, width and length. So the L, small l. So width and length of microstrip line for 50 ohm impedance. So your Z0 is given. Z0 it is 50 ohm. Okay, Z0 is 50 ohm. That is the characteristics impedance and 90-degree phase shift. Okay, so phi is given. So phase shift is also given. So phase shift is given as 90 degree. So 90-degree phase shift. Okay, at 2.5 gigahertz frequency is given. So F equals to 2.5 gigahertz. Okay, so this is what the frequency is also given, that is 2.5 gigahertz. Okay, and the substrate thickness. So substrate thickness, what parameter we will take? Substrate thickness is D. So D is given, that is 0.127 centimeter. Okay, substrate thickness is 0.12 centimeter, and epsilon R, it is also given. So that is 2.2. So epsilon R is 2.2. So these parameters are given, and you are asked to find it out the width. This is what the main design, width and length. But length for what? This is given, phi is given for specific phase shift. It is the requirement. Now there is a formula for W by D. So W by D is the ratio, and for that you will have these two formulas. Okay, so I'll say this is equation number 1 and equation number 2. So two formulas are there, two different formulas. For what is the formula that I'll mention here, but the condition I'll mention here. For the condition, that is W by D ratio, if it is less than 2, then formula number 1. And the another second formula, it is for W by D ratio, if it is W by D ratio, if it is greater than 2, then formula 2. So two different formulas are there. Now here W by D ratio, how we will find it out? Now there is no specific method or the thing that either we have to try first or second, and in the answer, if your W by D ratio, it comes greater than 2, suppose we are tried for this, the second equation. Now, whatever the second equation is there, you put the value in the second equation and get the result. What is the W by D ratio? W by D. If it is greater than 2, then this equation is valid. If it is not greater than the 2, then we have to go for this particular equation. We have to go for this. So this is what the condition here. Now we will go for the solving of this. What is W by D ratio? So W by D, I will write a equation. So first equation, that is 8 epsilon 8 e to the power a. Now what is that a? Again, I'll put what is the value of a. That is again having another formula, e to the power 2a, e to the power 2a minus 2. So this is for what? For W by D ratio, it is less than 2. Okay, it is less than 2. This is what first. Then second formula, it is somewhat long. So 2 by pi. Now as here is a, here that is some another parameter, that is b. So b minus 1 minus natural log of 2b minus 1 plus epsilon r minus 1 upon 2 epsilon r into bracket, means it is in continuation, natural log of b minus natural log of b minus 1 plus 0.39 minus 0.61 upon epsilon r. This is for W by D ratio is greater than 2. This is for W by D ratio greater than 2. Now, this is what somewhat lengthy formula. We have to find it out, A and B. So here A, again, there is a formula for A and there is formula for B. Now, between this formula, you have to choose any one. So what I'll do, I will first calculate, I'll go by this second formula. Second formula, because I think that W by D ratio may be greater than 2. If it is not, then we will go for the first formula. Now, for the second formula, you need the formula for the B. Now, what will be the formula for the B? So I'll give the formula for A. So for A, it is Z0
Hello.
upon,
Sir, can you go to the previous slide?
oh, sorry, I have deleted it because what happened? Now for this, we will go for this. Now I'll write the formula for B. So what is the formula for B? For B, it is B equals to 377 pi upon 2 Z0. This is Z0. What is your characteristics impedance upon epsilon r? Okay. So this is what your formula for B. Now the question may be that from where these formulas came, and is there any proof? Now these formulas mainly may be the empirical, from the empirical result. That is, empirical result means multiple experiments has been done, and from the experimentation they have find it out, some observation based on that these are calculated. And yes, there is a derivation and the calculation for this formula, but this is beyond the scope of undergraduate program. So we are not expected to go for the derivation of this formula, but yes, we have to focus on the design. Now, if I will put 377 pi to whatever your Z0 value is 50, epsilon r value, it is given. What is the epsilon r value? it is 2.2. So you just put this value here and you will get B. So whatever the, have anybody calculated this? If yes, let me know. So that is 7.985. 7.985 is the value of B. Now, if you will calculate this B, then you will get same thing. The B you can put here. Whatever the values are B, if you will put here, and epsilon R value is with you. This is what? This is epsilon R. This is epsilon R. Okay, put the value of epsilon R and B. So whatever your W by D ratio after doing the calculation, so it becomes 3.081. Okay, so W by D ratio 0.381, whether it is greater than 1, sorry, greater than 2. If it is greater than 2, yes, it is greater than 2. So if it is greater than 2, whatever the formula we have used, it is correct. If what W by D ratio, if it is not greater than 2, then we have to switch over to the other formula. As this is the design problem, so we have to go in this manner only. Okay, so there is no alternative for this. Now, as W by D ratio you got, and W by D ratio you got. Now what here? Do you have the D value? Yes, I have the D value. So what you can say? So W equals to 3.081 D. You put the value of D. What is the value of D? Can anyone give me the value of D? That is 0.127 centimeter. So if I'll multiply this 0.127 centimeter, so it becomes 0.391 centimeter. So this is what the width I got, 0.391 centimeter. Okay. So this one, half the problem is solved. Now what you have to calculate the length. Okay. So W you got. Now I'll go for the calculation of the length. So length calculation, you have to calculate length for the phi is given. So how much is phi? Phi is 90 degree. So you have to convert into the required formula. So it is beta L. Okay. Phi is called as the beta L. So length that is into the beta. And again, how that can be converted into the required formula, that is the epsilon E. You have to calculate the epsilon E. Here epsilon E is required. Now till now in the previous formula there were epsilon R. Now what is epsilon E? Epsilon E formula we had previously, that is epsilon R plus 1 by 2 plus epsilon R minus 1 divided by 2 into 1 upon under root 1 plus 12 D by W. So this was the formula for the epsilon E. So this epsilon E you have to calculate, and this is K naught. What is K naught? K naught or K0, it is the wave number. So again the formula is there, and so here from here you will get the L. So what is K0? Now epsilon E, you can first you go for the epsilon E. So by this formula epsilon E, just I read out the formula, I'll write. So epsilon E equals to epsilon R plus 1 divided by 2 plus epsilon R minus 1 divided by 2 into another bracket 1 divided by under root 1 plus 12 D by W. Okay. So this is what epsilon E. So by putting the values in this formula, epsilon E you will get. Okay. So epsilon E, the value of epsilon E, it becomes 1.87. Simultaneously, it will do it at your own end, so it will help you. And I'll go for the another value. That is the another value is the another epsilon E you got. Now what this K naught? So for K naught you just go. That is the wave number. So K0, the formula for K0, that is wave number, that is 2 pi f upon c. So it is simply, you can say, the inverse of your wavelength and multiplied by 2 pi. So if you will put frequency is given, and the c is what? C is your 3 into 10 to the power 8. That is the speed of light. So this is, the answer is 52.35 and meter to the power inverse. So wave number is what? It is inverse of your wavelength. Okay, and 2 pi is considered. So this much is the inverse of your meter. Now, these phi, whatever the phi, that is 90 degree, you convert into in terms of pi. So 90 degrees. So whatever this phi, if you will convert into the in terms of pi, so 90 degree means what? Whether it is pi by 2 or pi by 4, so it will be simply pi by 2. So conversion is, suppose this is the this is your 90 degree. So for the 90 degree, this is your 90 degree. So for 90 degree, you just convert. So that is equal to pi by 2. So you just put. So by this formula, where you will have this formula is there. Okay. Now you can just do the rearrange of this. So your L equals to your phi divided by epsilon E by K naught. So your phi value is pi by 2, and your epsilon under root epsilon, it will get 1.87, and then your this K naught is 52.35. You just take care about the unit. So whatever your L, that is 2.19 centimeter. This is the converted. So it will come, the answer is in the meter, but I have converted it to the centimeter. So this is what the answer. So L we have calculated, and the width of this strip, again previously we have calculated, that is 0.391 centimeter. So such type of problems we'll ask, and this is required. So if there is any question, you can ask, otherwise we'll go ahead.
So value of
So
A
value
क्या होगा?
Value of
A in first equation जो था ना अपने पास W by D का.
Okay, that I'll
so in this sum also epsilon E is under root, I guess.
So I have calculated the under root value. This is what epsilon E, you just calculate epsilon E, formula is given, and taking the under root of epsilon E, this is what 1.87 is epsilon E under root.
Okay, sir.
Are you getting?
Sir, that K0 is equals to 52.35 M inverse. That M inverse is the unit of K naught or what?
Yes, it is per meter. What is the unit of your wavelength? Lambda, unit of wavelength. It is meter. Are you getting? Unit of wavelength is meter, and it is inverse of the K number is principally, you can say it is inverse of your wavelength. So it is per meter. So meter to the power minus 1. So that's why it is written meter to the power minus 1. Okay.
Sir, what is the formula of A?
That I'll give. Just wait.
Okay, sir.
So formula for A. So if it is not work, if it doesn't work for the B, so what we have to go, if W by D is less than 2, so we have to go for the formula of A. So formula of A equals to, now here the Z0 comes in picture. Z0 upon 60 into under root of epsilon R plus 1 divided by 2 plus epsilon plus epsilon r minus 1 upon epsilon r plus 1 into 0.23 plus 0.11 upon epsilon r. So this is the value, this is the formula for, you can say, this is the formula for your A. Okay, so this is A and B. So this is the complete design problem. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay. So may I go to the next topic?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes, let me know.
Sir, how will we know that whether we should calculate B first or A first?
Can you be a little bit louder?
Sir, how will we know that what we have to calculate first, either B or A, in order to find W by D?
That I told initially, there is no formula, or this is only the assumption that either you have to go for calculation of B or calculation of A. So you have to assume it, and this is the design problem. So in the design problem, this is what the thing. So I have assumed that W by D ratio will be greater than 2. So that's why I have gone for calculation of B and the second formula. So there is no specific what you can get, how you can choose. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So I'll go for the. Yes. Anything else?
Yes, sir, if W by D ratio is equal to 2 exactly, then which formula to use?
So here there is no such formula if W by D ratio is exactly 2. So you have to either consider in the other case or the previous case. What happened generally, this, as I told, that the empirical results are there, and these formula based on the empirical results. So empirical results are bifurcate into the conditions. Means there may not be the linear relation or the direct relation, but these relations are calculated. If the W by D ratio is less than 2, then this will work. If it is more than 2, then this will work. Again, there is some approximation. Okay. So while calculation or the design, there is some approximation that you have to consider. So as per my knowledge, there is no formula if W by D ratio is 2. If I'll know it, I'll inform you. But only these conditions are there. These are the design problems. So here the assumptions are there. Okay. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll go for the next topic, that is coupled line. Okay. So what is this coupled line? I'm not much familiar about this using this pen. So that's why. Now, what is coupled line? So this is what the coupled line. Now, in microstrip line or the previous case, we have considered only one line. Now, there are so many combination of the coupled line, but here, suppose this lines, this is what one strip, and this is what the one, and this is what the another strip. They are connected near adjacent to each other. Now, unlike your twisted wire cable or the low frequency, it has the impact. So what impact it has? Suppose if you will have this 1 and 2. So here, this is what the capacitance due to the this first strip, that is C11, I'll name this. And the another capacitance will be there. So this is what C22. Okay, so C22 is the capacitance. Now it doesn't remain as it is till only this condition. There will be the mutual capacitance between 1 and 2. So this is called C12. So this is what the coupled line. So two So there will be 3 wire or 3 strip. Which one? This is 1, 2, and this is 3. So this third one is what? Third one is the ground plane. So this is ground plane and this is the upper conductor. So this will be the equivalent of the coupled line. These capacitors will be there, and in this way the capacitance will exist. Now here there are certain combinations, that is the practically what combinations are possible. This is what only the structural or the understanding purpose. So what combinations are there, and we are again going to consider the even and the odd mode. Okay. Now before going for even and odd mode, so what I'll do, I'll just go for the what are the various combinations, what are the various structures are here. So this is what the first structure, and in this structure what we'll here, these are the 2 combinations. So it is the coupled strip line, and it is called edge coupled. Edge coupled, what is this? This is what your W width, again this width, and this is what the another, this is what the separation between these 2 strips, maybe having these permittivity epsilon r, and this is what you can say it is B. That is the thickness of the substrate. Now what happened, this is what the substrate you will have, and inside the substrate, this is what cross-sectional view I have taken. So inside the substrate you will have this strip. So it is called, this is what the coupled strip line, and it is in the category of edge coupled. Okay, so this is what the edge coupled. So another one that I will go. So in the another, this is what again the substrate, again the cross sectional view I am taking, and in the substrate you will have this way. So this is what the W. So W will be same for this, and this is what the separation between these 2 strips, epsilon r, and again the B. Okay, so whatever the substrate height or thickness you can say, and this is what the another thing, and here it is the second one, the coupled strip line, and it is what this is edge coupled, and this is what the broadside coupled. Okay, so this is what broadside, they are in front of the broadside near to each other. So whatever the thing here, it is with reference to the broadside. So with the broadside they are connected to each other, in front of each other, and here in the previous it is coupled, edge wise it is coupled. And the third one is the third one, it is a microstrip. Now if you will have 2 microstrip line, again I am taking, this is the cross sectional view. Now microstrip, just now we are discussed. Now if they are this way, so S is the separation, and W is the width of this, and W is the width of the another. Again the D is the thickness. Here for the microstrip we are using D for the thickness, epsilon r. So this is what? So this is what? This is coupled microstrip. Okay, so this is what the coupled microstrip. So these are the 3 possible structures. That is, in this structure, the combinations are there. Now, is there any doubt in this? Otherwise, I'll go in detail of this. There are even mode and odd mode. Okay, so I'll consider there is no doubt. So, yes.
Sir, if the conductor, the 2 conductors are having relative distance in the second one in broadside, so will it affect any calculation?
Yes, everyone has the different. This spacing you are talking about the second case broadside.
Yeah. So the two conductors are having different distance from the ground, right?
Ha. So whatever your previous, I'll just whatever your previous combination, that is the mutual the capacitance, it may be vary little
Okay.
bit. Okay.
Okay.
So now I'll go for the general consideration, even mode and okay. So now we have to understand, now based on the direction of current, there is two modes. So one is the even mode. Okay. So even mode and odd mode. So even mode and odd mode. So what is the even mode and what is odd mode? So I'll go first for the even mode. Okay. Now in the even mode, now this is what the general consideration, what will happen in the even mode. Now here, this is the strip. This is what the another strip, and this is what your ground. This is what your ground plane, that is the ground line conductor. And what will be the equivalent of this? Equivalent of this, as this is now what is the assumption here? The condition is the current in both the conductor in the same direction. That's why it's called even mode. So if the current is in the same direction, what will happen? The linkages will be there. So I'll show the linkages with the ground. So here maybe this way, and here maybe this way. Here also the linkages. So linkages with the ground. This is the electric field. Okay. So this way. So this is also the V plus, and this is also the V plus. The direction is same. Now what will be the equivalent capacitance? Now here, as this is what the capacitance for the first. Okay. And the another, this is what the capacitance for the second. So we have name. So we will use the similar name, that is C22 for this, and this is C11 for this. But this C12, this capacitance will not be existing. Why? Because there will not be any mutual linkages between these two lines. Whatever these two lines, this line as well as this line, you will not have any mutual linkages, because it is the current is in same direction. So this capacitance will not come into the picture in this equivalent circuit. So this is what called the even mode. So in the even mode, now this C11 and C22, what will be the equivalent capacitance? So CE, that is what the equivalent capacitance, that is either C11 or it will be C22. Okay, so both will be equal. So equivalent capacitance as they are in parallel. So it will be either C11 or C22, and the characteristics impedance, that is for this Z0 and for the even mode Z0E. So the characteristics impedance formula, we are going for the simple formula CE, that is the L by C is the formula for the characteristics impedance, and here C is the equivalent capacitance. So again, if I'll rewrite this, so it will become if I'll remove the under root of the lower one, so this is CE and it becomes CE. So simply I just rewrite. So by rewriting this, what I'll get, so this will be 1 upon Vp. Vp is phase velocity into CE. Okay, this whatever this I written under root LC, that becomes 1 by Vp. So into CE. So this will be the formula for your impedance. Which impedance? Impedance for the even mode if the current is in the same direction. So this is for the even mode. And then I'll go for the odd mode. Now in the odd mode, what happened? So in the odd mode, I'll go for the odd mode. So in the odd mode, again the same thing is there, only the current direction, only the direction of current will be different. So same linkages. Now the ground conductor, but one current direction is in this way, another current direction this way. So voltage minus V, here plus V, it is represented, and due to that, what will be the linkages? So linkages with ground this way, and here there will be the mutual linkages. So the mutually they will connect. So mutual capacitance will be there. So in the mutual capacitance, and this arrow is upward, this arrow will be upward. Okay, so this way, this will be the mutually, and what will be the equivalent? So equivalent will be this way. Two capacitance, it will be always there. Okay, so this is ground here, and this, it will split into two parts. Two capacitance will be there. So this is your ground here. So this will be the equivalent to C12 and to C12. Okay, and to C11 and C22. So this will be the equivalent capacitance circuit for this, for the odd mode. Okay, and for the odd mode, the simple equivalent capacitance, that is odd mode. So I'll write it as CO. So that is equals to C11 plus 2 times C12 equals to, or the other is C22 plus 2 times C12. So this is for the equivalent capacitance, and the Z0, that is Z0O. I'll write Z0 odd. So that is again 1 upon phase velocity into CO, equivalent capacitance. So this is what about your even mode and odd mode. So here we have finished the coupled the entire transmission line. If there is any question, let me know. Otherwise, we'll stop here. So here we have assumed that the propagation mode is TEM. TEM will be the mode of propagation. So with that assumption, these things will be here.